Okay, let's play Solid Water. Here we have... Isn't this music public domain? No, it's probably a different tune. So this is... Oh, this is it's another Death Charge rip-off. Except this time it's stationary as opposed to scrolling. Wow, revolutionary or what? And... But that's it. Most exciting game ever, people. Well, that's enough of that. Next game is Jigsaw. I think I know what this is. Okay, apparently I didn't know what this is. This is not the game I was expecting. This is, it's Columns on the Mega Drive. As in, it is Columns on the Mega Drive. So it doesn't even count as a rip-off, because it is basically the same game. What is up with the music? So they basically, like, they couldn't decide on what song to rip off, so they just decided to rip off several songs all in one go. I'm doing terrible at this. The controls on this are way too slippy, but I suppose even by my standards, I'm playing really terrible. But yeah, it's basically Columns. That's a sound effect. I'm sure this is ripped off from Nick Urozzi. I feel the game's called. It's like a soca band rip-off, I believe. So yeah, the music I should point out, ripped off from... The bass line is ripped off from Pretty Fly for a White Guy by The Offspring. I assume a lot of you will know what that song is. It's probably one of their biggest hits. Wow, they really don't give you any time to create your moves. Which is kind of annoying. I hate when games do that. It's annoying when... yeah. Stop doing that. I want to have time to create my moves, you stupid game. Yeah, I believe the tune is also ripped off from Girl Like You by Edwin Collins, but I can't remember what the song was. I think the game's locked up. It's not doing anything. And yeah, graphics are quite blatantly ripped off from Columns, which the game itself is ripped off from. But yeah, that isn't even a Jigsaw, but Chicken Village. Okay, what? Oh, okay, it's like... Okay, what? Oh, I see, there's supposed to be rooms. They look like planks of wood. That's what they look like to me. So yeah, you're going around shooting claymation ducks, by the looks of it. It's not very good. I mean, if I wanted to shoot ducks, I'd just play Duck Hunt. Or at least I would if I had a CRT TV, but I suppose this will have to do. No, you're not going to fly towards me. Okay, there's a timer. I was wondering how you could lose this game. The birds don't seem to... Well, the ducks, rather, don't seem to attack you. This is how we do it in the bush. Except I'm not Australian, but yeah. Or the sniper, for that matter. But yeah, there isn't much you can say about it, it's just boring. Raycore. I'm guessing that's supposed to be Rascal, but let's see. Okay, it is supposed to say Rascal. Playing some bloke with a hat. Okay, what? He just sort of spazzes out. Is this like Wario's Woods? That's what it looks like to me. Could be a different game. Yeah, it is like Wario's Woods, except you can't jump up the things, which is vaguely annoying. Okay, and this music is definitely ripped off from Castlevania. So yeah, okay, well, I haven't got a clue what to do here, but it does seem to be like a poor man's Wario's Woods. Apparently it's a rip-off of some other game, I think Rascal Sterling or whatever, but I'm not really sure because I've never played it. Player Store, see what this is. Okay, it's another Arkanoid rip-off, and they give you like 1,000,000 lives. Well, it seems to play better than the other one, I'll give you that much. At least the ball moves in other degrees. Well, degrees other than 45 degrees. Okay, I've lost myself. But yeah, it's basically Arkanoid. I am going to play around with this just to see if they bother to like copy the other levels. That, and I haven't really found much of interest in the other games, so might as well. I hope they at least have power-ups, because if there's no power-ups in this game, I'm going to be severely disappointed. Ooh, boom! Gotta love these sound effects, by the way. They're just like public domain sound effects, I think. Ooh, a 1. I want to pick up the 1. Okay, it's a multi-ball. But yeah, once again ripped off Toido. Because apparently the Chinese love doing that. Oh no. At least that's what I assume. Speaking of which, I might, if I get stuff to record Mega Drive with, I might do a video on Super Bubble Bobble or possibly Squirrel King, because I have those games. I also have a 4-in-1, but I might cover that if I feel like it. God, this ball's moving way too fast. It's like that's the thing about Arkanoid. It's really a game where you really need a paddle to like being good at it. The ball's just spazzing out. Boing, 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 boing. Gotta these sound effects. Just. This will be the Scout's favourite game. I'll say that right now. Just bonk, boink. Come on, just end the level already. I want to end the level. Oh, I lost all my 5 million lives. What a shame. And apparently, well, actually no, this game does have power-ups that are pretty scarce. Well, I've had enough of that. Guess fruit. See what this is. Oh hey, it's Xiao Mali. With isn't the background take from King of Fighters? Okay, how do I bet? I'm pressing the buttons, it's not putting a bet on. Oh, okay, press the down button. Let's go! I want to go, but I don't know. Oh, okay, circle button, I think. I don't even know what it landed on. Orange? Yeah, it did. Well, that's enough of that. It's just Xiao Mali with King of Fighters graphics. Space War! Oh, this one looks decent. Wearing. Okay, I'll take that back. I can't even spell warning right. But, this music sounds like it was ripped off from somewhere. Well, this is probably one of the best games so far. I mean, at least plays competently. I like the music. Probably ripped off from somewhere. Oh, I'm not very good at it though. Oh well, and the music definitely sounds like a MIDI, but Precious Stone. Let's see what this is like. Oh hey, it's just Tetris. Tetris with really Tetris with really awful controls, like yeah, it's like Tetris with like really awful controls. Like I tap the button and it rotates the block 50 million times. It's like, how are you supposed to control it? Oh, I mean, it ruins or could have been a decent game. I mean, if it wasn't for this, it might have been alright. But with the control problems, it's unplayable. The graphics, well, the pieces have obviously ripped off from Tengen Tetris, which is a version I recommend playing because it's actually quite good. But yeah, the controls are just way too slippery. It's like, you can't control it. Okay, Flash Ghost. What is this? Okay, start the game already. I'm pressing the buttons, it's not doing anything. Did I pause the game? Oh, okay, apparently you have to press start. But that's apparently, so, have I got to find Master Higgins or something? He definitely looks like Master Higgins to me. Probably from, I don't know, Super Adventure Island maybe? I wasn't paying attention, so I haven't got a clue. Let's try this again. Let's actually pay attention this time around. Yeah, when you actually pay attention, this game is way too easy. You still have like a 3 in 8 chance of getting it right, even if you don't pay attention to it. So yeah, basically you're going around looking for Master Higgins inside these weird looking cup things. And I believe the weird looking cup things are ripped off from some obscure Famicom game called Hiraki Ponkiki or something. Some really awful kids game that had like this as a mini game. But yeah, that's enough of that. Let's have come to the last game, which is Fly War. Let's have a look. Oh hey, it's another shooter. And yeah, let's round this off with hopefully something that's at least half decent. You know, I hate to say it, out of all the games that are on here, this is probably one of the few decent games on here. It's got the same music from that Snake game from earlier. Fits a bit better here, I suppose. And well, that's challenging enough. I'm sure the background graphics are ripped off from some other game, but I can't remember what they are. I think it might have been some game on the Atari 7800. I can't remember what it was called. Oh, it's got complex enemy patterns, I'll give it that much. But the game just restarts when you die. Wonderful. Well, that's probably the best game out of the lot, or at least one of the best games. Not counting the rip-offs. But yeah, but I mean, what can I say about the 16 as a whole? I mean, most of the games on here are, I mean, they're not the worst. I mean, I've seen much worse games. They're really basic and really bland. I mean, they're kind of like, oh no. But yeah. I mean, there's a few decent games on here. Like this one seems to be alright. Most of them aren't really worth playing. The controls aren't very good, and overall, you could probably live without playing these games. I mean, some of the games are basically rip-offs of better games like Cons and Tetris and Puzzle Bobble and such. I mean, much better just playing the originals. And even the original games really aren't all that great. So, yeah, I mean, you might want to avoid this. I mean, if you really want to play these games, I don't know why you would, but if you really want to play them, I suppose you could look at them. But on the whole, I wouldn't really recommend it. So, yeah, if I get to record Mega Drive stuff, I shall see you then. I might do some Let's Plays in the meantime. I mean, if people want to see me do like Let's Plays of like Doom mods or like Pirate Originals or something, then please let me know. And I will see you later, people. See you.